I saw you in the cubby, in the window, in the box. You came up to greet me and you ran away into your red igloo and hid. Because of how captivating you were, I stayed to enjoy the view, and so I waited. I waited and waited again to catch a glimpse of you. Because when you caught my eye, something about you triggered something in my mind's eye. I could not put my finger on it until I walked further away. And then it occurred to me that you looked like Mummy, my mummy. But a rabbit version, if you know what I mean. So cute and adorable. You started to become more irresistible to me because of just the fact that you looked like Mum. You looked scruffy and dirty, but your cuteness took over me, and I knew I wanted to have you. I did not know at that time I would completely fall in love with you and be your daddy for some 7 years now. You see, at that time I did not know if I could even keep you or have you in my life at all. I asked the pet shop how much it would cost, and they said quite a sum. So I came back for days later and I kept thinking over and over again. I could not get you out of my mind. I came back to ask again the storekeeper, and I asked, could you be mine? He said if I did not hurry, I would not have you, and there was someone else that would take you. Within a couple of weeks, you were mine. So I brought you home, and the pet shop recommended that we do the bonding period where I had to keep you on my heart for long periods of time, and that's exactly what I did. During the bonding period, I felt you becoming really attached to me and me becoming attached to you too. But there was something about how the way you looked at me which was really captivating. It was as though through your eyes my mother was looking at me, and I could not get over it because it was piercing and revealing at the same time, and very, very distracting. So distracting that I couldn't think of anything else. And now, 7 years later, I still can't think of anything else. I just cannot seem to get you out of my mind. Because of you, I talk to God, I pray to God, and I thank Him that I have you in my life. You are also the reason why Gabriella is in my life. You are also the reason why I talk to the angels and thank them for the opportunity that you were, for the blessings that you truly were. I really was such a proud daddy, and I was really so glad that you were part of my life. I felt sometimes I really am the most luckiest person to have had you in my life. You're beautiful, loving, caring, adorable, irresistible, distracting, and lovely to be around. I felt loved, I felt cared for, I felt seen, and I felt heard. You taught me a new language called rabbit language. I realized that it really is a thing. There really is a silent rabbit language where it really is a psychic connection, and a non-verbal connection because you don't really make sounds. So when we talk, it's always very silent. But we do talk, don't we? I miss you so much. When you left, it took me a while to get over the anger, the frustration, the fear, and the trauma. I'm not sure I'll get over it anytime soon. I sometimes feel lost. My daily routines are never the same without you. I know that Gabriella misses you, and it took her almost a month, almost 2 months actually. She kept telling me that she misses you. So this is what happened that night when we found you. I picked you up for the last time around 11 o'clock at night, and I went to bed as usual. Then I heard the sound. I heard a wailing, and I think Gabriella started wailing to let me know that you were unresponsive, that you were not moving anymore. So I got up from bed when I heard that noise, and I switched on the bathroom light to look at how you were doing and what that sound was, only to find you lying there, gone. Your body was there. You looked exactly the same. But for the first time ever, I saw you lifeless and not there anymore. The body looked like you felt like you, but it was as though your soul had gone for a journey. I started panicking and I started looking at Google and asking Google, what do I do now with your body? Immediately, I wrapped you up in the towel, carried you up, and put you onto the bed and held you for a while. I held you and held you and held you. I hugged you, and I realized in the back of my mind this was the time, maybe the last time that I ever had with you, because whatever Google had to say and whatever I was looking up would involve me to be putting you away by morning, because there was something I had to do with the body. There was something I had to do with wrapping you up. There was something I had to do with Gabby so that she could understand that you were leaving the house. So for the last time, I held you for hours. I held you, I kissed you, I cleaned you, I smelt you, and then I stayed still very quietly for a while. Just being with you, holding you. There was a very huge part of me that still does not believe that you were entirely gone. Because when I look outside into the universe, and sometimes I gaze into the moon, at one point I really do believe I thought I saw you in the moon, running towards it. I know your body has gone and buried, but I know your soul is free. I know you have become a part of the universe, and I know the universe has welcomed you with open arms. I know you're out there having fun. I know you're playing and discovering. I feel as though the universe has taken you back. and that you were never mine. That you were God's creation and the angels decided they wanted you back. I feel the universe has spoken. The angels or God or the Almighty has decided that you belong somewhere else. You belong in the infinite. You belong in the sky. You belong with the stars. You belong to some place greater than where you were. I believe that you have gone beyond the earth. I believe you have gone beyond the stars, and you have made your way to another planet and into the galaxy. And I do believe that you are having a good time out there in a different universe. The universe that takes all the angels and all the souls that have left the earth. I believe you have become a part of something greater that I cannot describe, which is infinite, amazing, remarkable, breathtaking, blissful, peaceful. When I think of where you are, I feel as though you are beyond the Rainbow Bridge, beyond the gates of heaven, beyond the universe. I believe that you are part of it and it all belongs to you. And you belong to it. By the edge of a wood, at the foot of a hill, in the lush green meadow where time stands still, where the friends of a man or a woman do run when their time on earth is done. For here between this world and the next is the place where beloved's pets find rest. On this golden land they wait and play till the rainbow bridge they cross over one day. No more do they suffer in pain or in sadness, for here they are whole, their lives filled with gladness, their limbs restored, their health renewed, their bodies have healed with strength imbued. They romp through the grass without even a care, till one day they start and sniff at the air. Till ears prick forward, eyes sharp and alert, then all of a sudden one breaks from the group. For just that second, there is no room for remorse. As they see each other, one person, one pet. So they run to each other, these friends from long past. The time of their parting is over at last. The sadness they felt while they were apart has turned to joy once more in each heart. They embrace with a love that will last forever, and then side by side they cross over together. The next morning was horrible. I had Gabriella looking at me very confused, wondering why I was taking you away. I had called everyone, and the best thing to do was to bury you immediately because your body had gone. You lay resting safe and sound. I will always love you. I will always remember how lucky was I to have you. I will always try to remember the fun we had and how lucky we were to have that time together. I promise to take care of Gabriella as much as I can, for we both sit down and talk to you often, and we spend time together singing and remembering you every day, every night.